So R is a statistical programming environment that gained a lot of popularity around 10 years ago, and now it is extensively used both by statisticians, machine learning practitioners, and data scientists in general. So in order to install R, you just go into its corresponding website and you download the appropriate version. In this case, I will show you how to operate the R version for Mac. So after you install it, the instructions there are very, very easy. You will get this thing over here. So I will close this. So this is the first thing that we see when we open R. This is the console. So we can inject our instructions here. So let's do the following. I will do 2 plus 2. This is 4. I can assign 4 to A. So A is 4. And I can do, for example, S is equal to a string. So hello. You can see that I'm using the quotes there. So this is important. Hello. And this is pretty much it. This is how we interact with the console. Of course, in real examples, we won't be putting our instructions here in this console. We'll be writing scripts. So in order to write scripts, we'll go to File, New Document. Here I have the new document. So this will be my script. And let's do the following here. I will do A equals 4, D equals 5, R is equal to A plus D. An important thing that you need to understand here is that the equal symbol in programming means an assignment operation. So this essentially means that we're assigning a 4 into the A, then we're assigning a 5 into the D, and then we're assigning the value of A plus the value of D into R. This needs to be clarified because one thing is this and a different thing is this. I will explain this later, but essentially the double equal symbol is used for testing the quality of an expression. So for example, if we have 3 is equal to 3, this is true. 3 is equal to 4 is false. So anyway, I will run this script. So in order to run this script, I first need to save it. So I will save it as test script. And that's it. That's the script. And now I need to run it. So I will go here. You can see in edit, execute. So this is what you need to execute. So it's a command enter. So I'll type command enter. And here you see a first thing. So object D not found. This is because my cursor was here and the R script won't be executing everything. So I need to select everything and type this. So you can see that the A got executed, the D got executed, and R got executed. So I just type R, and R is there. You might be wondering, how on earth are we going to print stuff directly from our scripts? Because in this situation, I just type R here, but maybe a more realistic situation is when I type print R. So let's try this again. You can see it got printed at the end. You can see the print statement there. So now the next thing, which is rather easy. I will load a CSV file. So I will explain the CSV options later, but essentially the way we would read the CSV file is doing F, and I will do read.csv, and I will type the address here, the path here, which in my case shall be users admin desktop users.csv. So in order to download this CSV, you can go to the shared Google Drive that appears in the description of this video, and go to that site and download the CSV file. It's obviously absolutely free, and you should be able to download it there. So I will type command enter. I will run this. This says cannot open the file that doesn't exist. So probably it's because I'm missing this. So yeah, now the file was found. Remember, this is being done on a Mac. If you are doing the same thing on Windows, you just need to put the appropriate path here. So on Windows, this would be something like C data, whatever folder you have for this, and then something like this. So anyway, here on F, I can see the data frame that I just imported. So in the next video, I will show you how to actually describe this data frame and how to navigate through this data frame. One important thing here is that there is another way of reading a CSV file, which is instead of putting the path here, you can type here file.choose. So if you type this, a window will be opened here, and you will be able to select the file using the window. So it's actually quite more interactive, but I don't recommend it for real scripts because you need to waste time every time that window opens and you need to select the CSV file there. Another thing here is that there is an implicit option which is actually quite very important, which is heading equals true. So by default this is true, so you can turn it to false obviously, but essentially this option will parse the first line as the column names. So if you check my CSV file, so you can see that the first line here are the column names. So these are used as the headers. So if you don't have headers in there, just type head equals false, and that will work as well. So in the next video, we will see how to operate with the different variable types that we have in R, and we will see how to better work with data frames.